Hi there everyone, welcome to another Pokemon Moon battle. This is a battle I had a little while back on my stream on Twitch, and as you can see this is an Ubers battle. And at the end here I managed to do a little bit of video editing, so I hope you like it. So anyway, my opponent here, Cario, and I led off with Masquerain, but I was hoping to bring a sticky webber, you see, because I love the sticky webs. But turns out this is the wrong Masquerain. This is my Masquerain that I use for VGC battles. So that could be a bit of a problem. And yeah, we see Dialga as a lead. I'm not entirely sure what to do, so in the end I go for the Quiver Dance, and I want to go for the Baton Pass, so I can pass those good stats onto my other Pokemon. We see the Stealth Rock, and then I'm reminded, oh yeah, Pokemon, yeah, Dialga likes to use Stealth Rock in Ubers. I'm very unfamiliar with Ubers. In fact, I don't even know if Baton Pass is a thing. I think it was disallowed at some point, which is probably a naughty thing on my side, but oh well. My opponent didn't have anything to say on the matter, so that's fine. Baton Pass the Quiver Dance into Kyogre, so everything's good, and we see the Fire Blast from my opponent, so in the rain onto Kyogre, that's going to do pretty much nothing. And I decide to go for an Ice Beam and see how much it'll do. It's the only move that will hit Dialga for neutral, but we see the Freeze. Not a whole lot of damage, so I'm quite happy with this Freeze, very lucky for me. And we see this is a lefty's Dialga, so it's pretty bulky. So here, I figure since he's frozen, good opportunity to set up the Calm Minds, and raise my attack even more. +1 speed, +1 special attack, and special defense. So, nothing to worry about there. Now, we might get a little bit of a Kyogre sweep going. But yeah, it looks like Ice Beam isn't going to one-hit KO this guy still. Going to be a 2-hit KO. And he stays frozen, so I'm all happy there. Well, I kind of feel bad for my opponent there, it's not really fair, but oh well. Getting that leftovers recovery, and yeah, I haven't even got the blue orb in Pokemon Moon yet. I know it's available somewhere. I'm pretty sure I read someone who's like, you want to buy it? But I was like, nah. But yeah, turns out I should have. But Kyogre's pretty much holding his own right now. And we see Lunala. Of course, with Lunala's ability, when it's at full HP, I'll only be able to do half damage to it. We still do half HP, which is very impressive. But the Psy Shock comes out, hitting me on my unboosted physical side, and does a nice chunk of health. But I go for Origin Pulse again, and it does connect, and is able to finish off Lunala. Fine by me. And out comes your Vital. Now I'm pretty sure I know what's coming, but I don't know if I really want to save Kyogre. So I'll just let it happen, and yes, he goes for the Sucker Punch, which at this HP range is enough to finish me off. But you did some nice work, Kyogre. Here I decide to switch in Masquerain. Let's get the Intimidate off. With the Vitals, it's very difficult to tell what kind they're going to be. You know, maybe they'll be physical, maybe they'll be special. Yeah, sometimes they're a good mix. But yeah, I'm surprised to see I outspeed it. I'm only base 80, and I'm able to get the Ice Beam off. Does nice damage, but out comes the Oblivion Wing, which takes tons of my HP and brings that thing almost back up to full. Very sad. But now it's Rayquaza's turn. This is the lovely black shiny Rayquaza that I got last year at Smith's Toy Stores in the UK. And this one is modelled after the world champion Wolfie Galix, with which he won the 2016 World Championship in San Francisco in August. So I have Dragon Ascent, Protect, Sword Dance, and Extreme Speed. But very silly of me, I end up just going for the Dragon Ascent here when I really should have gone for the Sword Dance. But I was fearing the foul play, I believe. I didn't want to just get a Sword Dance up and have him go for foul play on me and take me out on the first turn. So, a bit unfortunate. But yeah, and again I make the same mistake. Well, not really, but I notice Extreme Speed isn't going to be enough to take him out here, so I go for another Dragon's Ascent. I'm able to just survive that sucker punch though, so all is well. Down to -2 defense now, and special defense, but we did finish off the Yveltal, which could have been a problem. Now in comes Solgaleo, and I realise I have nothing to hit this thing with even neutral damage with. Well, nothing on Rayquaza anyway, so I'll just go for my hardest hitting move, which of course is the Dragon's Ascent. And it does a nice amount, but we see that is thanks to a critical hit. And we see the substitute on Solgaleo. Very surprised. I know nothing about Solgaleo and what it likes to do competitively. I am not a full-on Smogonite or anything. I just use their rules because they're actually pretty logical and stuff. So, yep, Dragon Ascent again. I'm hoping that without the critical hit this is enough to take out the sub. And we see it is. So, fine by me. But now he is free to go for his signature move, Sunsteel Strike. With his glowing third eye up into the sky, and with the heat of the sun charges down upon me, devastating my -3 defense with only 4 HP. But Rayquaza did his job, took out the Yveltal, which could have been a bit of an obstacle to some of my other Pokemon. In fact, all my other Pokemon were weak to Yveltal, so it was a good thing I was able to take it out. And I bring in Lunala. Nom nom. Unfortunately, those pesky Stealth Rocks breaking my multi-scale-like ability. But I outspeed the Solgaleo. No surprise considering it seemed to be bulky with its substitute. And I'm able to one-hit KO it. Now out comes Tapu Bulu, who's going to be restoring HP for us. But yeah, it's very unlikely that Lunala will be able to survive a hit from it, considering Lunala's Lunala's defense. So I'm bringing Lugia, who I think should be able to adequately take any attacks from the Tapu Bulu. This is a max HP and max defense Lugia, and with Calm Mind to boost its other stats. But it doesn't look like I'm going to get an opportunity to Calm Mind here. I'm going to go straight for the Aeroblast just to see how much it'll do, make sure I get some damage on. And it does do a nice amount. Not enough, unfortunately, and we see the Stone Edge. So very worrying there. It looks like Lugia is going to be going down next turn. But I've done some nice damage, so I'm okay with that. Lugia looks so majestic floating there. I love the colour scheme on it. It's probably my favourite legendary. And I go for the second Aeroblast. Again doing nice damage, but not enough. And we see a Stone Edge, but Lugia avoids it. So I'm very happy with that. And I figure there's a chance I might be able to survive. So I figure, yeah, I'm going to outspeed, so I'll just go for the Aeroblast again. But he switches into Arceus. Connects, but how much is it going to do? What type of Arceus is that? I have no idea. We see that it's a neutral hit though, so it's not electric or anything. Not electric or rock. So that's good, I'm weak to those, so I don't have to worry there. Now, I have no idea what Arceus is going to do. And we see the Ice Beam, which does a nice amount of damage, almost killing me, but thank God I went for the Roost. Thank Arceus indeed. The Roost getting my HP back up over to half, and we have the leftovers. Unfortunately, since we are a flying Pokemon, we do not get the effect from the grassy terrain. Now here, I figure I'm going to speed up the battle, because from here on out, it's a bit of a stall fest, with me going for the Roosts and him going for the Ice Beams. I realize here I need to Roost a lot. If I'm able to Roost all the way up to full HP, then I should be able to get a Calm Mind off before, in which case I'll be able to survive his Ice Beams easily. As long as he doesn't get a freeze. Does get a crit there though, so the Roosting and the Calm Minding will have to take a bit longer now. But yeah, my Kyogre was able to freeze him on the first turn, and very fortunately for me, his Arceus is not able to freeze me, which is allowing me to go for the Roosts and get the HP up. Now at this range, I figure if I go for a Calm Mind, I should be fine. But he switches out into Tapu Bulu, even better. Now I won't have to roost at all, I'll be at full HP and I'll have 1 Calm Mind. Which is excellent, because that'll definitely take me out of the Ice Beam range. And with the +1 in special attack, I should be able to finish off Tapu Bulu. And here we see my opponent switches back out. I guess he just wants the recovery on his Arceus, so that is fine. We see the Aeroblast doing a nice amount of damage, but the PP on that move is limited. I think it's only 8 with the PP max. So here I figure I should be safe to Calm Mind again, and he recovered. I thought he'd go for an Ice Beam, but fine by me. Now I'm at +2 special defense, so the Ice Beam shouldn't do too much. And yeah, it only does about 1/5 of my HP, and I just keep Calm Minding. The Calm Minding and the recovers and the roosts made this battle last a bit longer, so I decided I would be a bit experimental and see if I could speed up the video. And hopefully, once I finish this narration, we will find out that it worked. But yep, no freezes, very lucky for me, and I'm free to go for damage. But I went for the Psyshock on this Lugia because I figured if I ever go up against a Blissey or a Chansey, you know, it'll be good to hit them on the special side. But I'm still not doing enough damage, so I'm going to Calm Mind more and see how much I'll be able to do now. Ice Beam doing very little to me, and Psyshock hitting, doing over half HP now, which is exactly what I needed. But my opponent can be a bit annoying here and just recover stall me for a while. But I think in the end I have this battle in the bag, because Psyshock has more PP than recover. But yeah. We see the defog here, which was a bit of a surprise. And unfortunately I actually decided to Calm Mind on that turn. I thought he went for the defog to get rid of my Sticky Web, but I remembered then I actually brought the wrong Masquerain and wasn't able to get one up. But it's fine for me, because he was able to... what's the word? It got rid of the Stealth Rock. And now I'm punching really hard with Lugia. Flying nice and fast and majestic now. And Arceus' HP is at a low enough range that I believe Aeroblast will take it out, and we see it does. Now all my opponent has left is a tiny HP Tapu Bulu, and Lugia has cinched the deal for me here. Lugia, the awesome legendary Pokemon, which unfortunately wasn't very good in last year's legendary VCG format. But everything is fine. We were able to finish it off, and my first Ubers battle of Gen 7 is won. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed.